another awesome episode of the Xbox International Podcast. We are right now in flight number 97. Only three more. Sour, three more. Just three. One, two, three more to reach that 100 episode. Oh my God. Sourblow, what are we going to do for that 100 episode? I mean, listen, I got an idea. Why don't we do a hula? I come in, wearing a coconut bikini, do a hula dance. What do you think? That would be pretty cool for the 100 episode.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be one heck of an episode if we do that. Me coming out with a hula deck. Let's do a hula. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. No? Why not, man? It's always awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what episode 100 you're thinking about.
Well, our episode 100, yeah, guys. So our episode 100 is to let y'all know we're gonna do a hula. Why should I get a timeout? Why do every time I come in here I get a timeout? I haven't done nothing because I'm gonna do a hula. Man, we ought to do a hula. So I mean, I'm gonna order the skirt so that way it gets here so I can do my hula. Awesome hula. But anyways, Louis, come dressed up as that's a good. Should I come up dressed up like Indy? I gotta get a whip though, because I ain't got a whip. Nah, I should not buy a whip. That would not be a good idea since
we all know you don't have a whip. The boss has the whip.
Oh crap! See, that's why. That's the main reason why I'm not gonna buy a whip. If I do that, you know what's gonna happen. But anyways, guys, Plume is gonna be here in a little bit, and Silent Cypher is gonna be here in a little bit. I don't know whether are those guys at. They've been. What are they doing? Is Plume playing baseball? I don't know what's he doing though. But it's snowing up there though. But anyways, Sourblow, how are you doing, sir? And tell me, brother, what have you been playing?
All right. Well, I haven't been doing so well lately.
Hey, I heard that, Louis. I heard that.
What?
Oh,
look who's here! Look who's here! The Plume Man is here! Let's go! Yeah!
So I haven't been doing so well lately. I was a little bit sick, but I'm doing much better today. And what I've been playing some Mass Effect, and I gotta say something.
Hmm.
Before I say something, like I don't got nothing like negative to say about Mass Effect. Like so
Oh,
far, great. I'm enjoying and having a great time. But for those people that say, that criticize Halo for having like I mean not Halo, Starfield for having a slow start. Mass Effect actually had a very slow start also.
okay.
If you think about it, before it like picked up, like now I'm in the part where it really picked up. It's very interesting.
How
A lot of
how
things happen.
how is Starfield slow? I don't get it.
Well, apparently for some people it was slow,
Oh,
and like for me personally, like I didn't tackle like all the main missions right away. Probably did like the first one, and then I just wander off for a while. And in no shape or form that I thought it was like slow, like people are saying it to be. Like if anything, I thought Mass Effect beginning was much slower.
really? Hmm. That's interesting. Plumey! What's up, Plume? What's up? You were missed last week, man. Plume, how are you doing, sir? And please tell everybody what you've been playing.
I am doing pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I missed last week. I forget why I missed last week. I was busy with different things going on. But I've been playing a lot of things, but I'm gonna just focus on two games that I've been playing like most of my time in recently, and like everybody else, I usually don't get enamored with like games that take over the world, but Palworld has taken my life over. So I've been playing Palworld a lot. It's phenomenally fun. Like surprised, I was surprised jumping into it how much I was actually enjoying it because I'm not really like a huge survival game or building crafting game person, but for some reason I don't know what it is, but Power World has me hooked on building my base and capturing my pals and making them go to work and stuff. So that's been great, and I'm sure we'll talk about that later on the show. But and Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, a phenomenal game. I would say halfway through, but 10, 11 hours into it. Really, really good. If you like Metroidvanias, like side scrolling, games with great combat, I really recommend Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It's been an amazing start to 2024 when it comes to game release.
Yeah, it's
Low now.
wait,
Oh,
what? What are
sorry.
you
Go
saying?
ahead. What you
Oh
was
no,
gonna
go
say?
ahead, go ahead. You want to say Plume something? Go ahead. Ask Plume.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I know what you've been playing, but I did play a little bit while I was talking with you, and I know you played a lot of this. So, what have you been playing?
Wait, you're not gonna ask me how am I doing, or you're just gonna ask me how what am I been
No,
playing? You see,
we don't care how
you
you've been doing.
yeah,
We just want to know what you've been playing.
what kind see guys, see chat, what I had to deal with chat. I mean, this is chat. This is just rude, chat. I mean, why don't y'all come? Let's get Sourblow. I mean, look at what he just said, man.
Okay,
Should we beat him
Lou,
up?
how have you been doing?
You don't care. The hell with it ain't gonna tell you. I ain't tell you shit now. What? Nah, just kidding. Hey, man, I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Sour, listen, right? Listen up. I beat Mafia. Wow, wow.
The remake of it?
Yeah, the remake of Mafia.
That was
Wow,
great.
wow, 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 wow,
I
wow, wow. I
told
mean,
you. I told you.
Great
damn,
game.
that great game, hands down, great game. Chat. If you all have not played Mafia and you want to try it out, go ahead and try it out, man. Wow, it's just amazing. That first one is amazing. But
Play
as soon
part two right away. Play part two right away.
okay, that's where I want to go to because now I'm gonna shift to that, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I beat Mafia 1. So as soon as I started playing part 2, I'm like, okay, I don't get it why they did not do the upgrade like part 1, but okay, it's cool. I started playing it, right? And then a friend of mine came in the chat and he started talking to me about, damn, damn, see. I mean, not only that to distract me with a beautiful, awesome $2 super chat to tell me it doesn't matter how you doing, Louis. What's up, Dark? Thank you for that amazing $2 super chat, brother. But yeah, I switched to 2, started playing 2, and then my friend started saying, "Hey man, have you tried Palworld?" I was like, "Yeah, I was gonna try it later because I'm busy with this game. I want to beat Mafia 2 because man, part 1 was amazing." Like, no, you gotta go in, play Palworld. Man, Sour, you were there. You hopped in, right? You hopped into the chat, and 9 hours later, still playing Power World. Yesterday played Power World. The other day played Power World. My God, I've just been playing Power World. I totally forgot about the Mafia game. It's so damn addicting. This game is just
Yeah,
freaking
it is.
fabulous. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I
And this
jumped in like for an hour, and
and
I ended up playing like 3 or 4 hours.
and you know
Yeah,
what I
that's
love?
what happens. That's what happens to me too. I try to go to bed early because I'm tired, and then I just jump in. I'm like, I'm just gonna build this thing. I'm gonna go capture some pals. Next thing you know, it's like 1 a.m. and then I'm screwed.
Oh man. And you know what's the crazy part about this boom? Is that this is what I love about it. You just hit start. You don't get a long ass cinematic, right? You don't get nothing of that. I love that. Just to begin the game like that, I was like, oh man, this is cool. This is awesome. No cinematic. You wake up with the chicken looking at you. You got the Katsupipi looking at you. You got another one looking at you. I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on? You just wake up. You're in your Tarzan clothes, right? And all you got to do is run around and start catching, doing all that crazy stuff, and start building. That's all you got to do. That's it. No story, no to it at all. There's a gym over there. Oh, okay. You see like this boss. She comes around. Like, yeah, I'm the man. I got this big ass Pokemon. No, let's not call it Pokemon. Sorry, no, Power World. I got this big ass Power World over here and come kick your butt. And man, you start fighting her, and that's it. That's it. There's no story. I love that. I love that. It's amazing. That's the best part I love about that game. And you know what? Another thing I love about it, it's simple. It's no headaches. Nothing that makes it like way too hard. Because I hate those games that you got to do this in order to build. No.
Yeah.
This is it. Simple, easy. Let's go. Let's rock this game. Yeah, it's just freaking fantastic. I'm in love with this game.
You
Seriously.
know what else is great about this game?
What?
That you can play the game like kind of like how you want to play it, and you
Yep.
could discover different things and do like a lot of stuff. Like just before the podcast, I saw this clip. I don't know if you guys saw it, where they was fighting the I think it's called like the mammal lift,
Yeah,
something
the
like
the,
that.
the, the,
Yeah,
the mammal, the big
Yeah,
the big old green thing. Yeah.
and what they did is they did a bunch of like
Yeah.
the
Fires.
campfires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of I was like, oh, I didn't. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, it's amazing. It's amazing, man. Hey, just a little tip, guys. I'm just gonna give a little tip. Can I say a little tip? It's not gonna mess up anybody's story. Can I give a little tip? Is it
I
cool?
guess.
I get permission.
No,
Okay.
that sounds kind of weird though. Pause.
No, 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 not that sour, not that type of tip, not the type of tip. But yes, something simple.
Careful, careful.
Catch a flying Poly World. What are they
Probably.
called? They call Poly World. What kind of should we call them? Poly Worlds? I don't know. Just catch a flying Poly. There you go. Catch a flying Poly.
It's a
Once you get the
pal,
flying
man. A
a
pal.
pal, should we call them
Pal.
Pally or Pals? I don't know. We gotta make.
Pals.
Wait, Pokemon's got the cute name, Pokemon. Go get that Pokemon.
Pals. That's a
What
cute name.
what's wrong with that? Oh man. But hey, okay, pals. So go catch a flying pal and put that saddle on the flying pal, and man, you get to fly all over the map and just uncover everything into higher places that literally I was climbing up there and I was falling and landing on my butt until I discovered the flying pal. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But wait, before we keep going, we got an amazing $2 awesome super chat from Mr. Joanna Dark. And he says, you know who doesn't like him Power Worlds? Oh, wait, what? You know who doesn't like me Power World? Ponies. Oh.
I think he means who doesn't like power.
Who doesn't like Power World? Yeah, ponies. Yep, that's true. Ponies don't like Power World. They don't. They've been going on over there everywhere. Even media. Shame on media for talking bad about this game. Why? I don't get it. Why do we have to talk about this game? Why? Because it's on Xbox? Because it was on PlayStation. Would have said, "Oh, it's beautiful. It's so amazing. This game rocks. It's a competition of Pokemon." He would have saw all that crap happening over there. But
I
now,
think
since
I
damn.
think there's a lot of different reasons why the media is against Palworld, and I don't know if how much it has to do with it not being on PlayStation. I think a lot of it has to do with there's just that agenda that's anti any sort of AI. And we don't even know if AI was truly like really used in this game. And then there's all the Pokemon fanboys who
Ooh,
are very hurt over a game that is
why?
potentially going to be rivaling Pokemon going forward. And I love Pokemon. I love the Pokemon games on the Switch. So, but I'm all for a competitor with Pokemon game.
Mhm.
This one is awesome.
This is the thing I've always said to all my friends. I don't know if I've said it before on the podcast. I'd rather have a video game competitor than a console competitor. That's what I want. I want a video game to compete with another video game to make the other video game better. Because I'm not dissing Pokemon. Just to say something bad about Pokemon, but I've heard a lot of people that love to play Pokemon complain that it's basically like the same, that they got to do something different. Now you got this game that came out, Power World, and it is something different. So let's see what happens after this gets all that it's gonna get, and let's see what Pokemon is gonna come up with to say, hey, we got to do something to change because these guys love how this game plays. We got to find a way to change this game to get the fans keep on going with this one. That's what I want. I want competition in gaming, not in consoles. That's what I
Uh,
really want, so they can make the games better. But before somebody says something, let me say something real quick because Mr. Dark sends a member for 5 months first class chat. He says, I completed Cookie Cutter, playing Power World, Prince of Persia, and a puzzle to nowhere. Just Louis likes just the tip. Laugh out loud, time out. Wait, what? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, you see, why do you have to go like that? Why?
you
Why,
you
Dark?
said it. You put
I
it. You
said,
put
I said, I said, I'm gonna tell you all a small tip. I never said I'm gonna put in a
no,
little
no,
tip.
no. You said you wanted to show
No,
us your
I
tip or
said,
something
no.
like
I
that.
never said I was gonna show my tip. I said, can I give a tip? Never said I was gonna show my tip. Do not
Okay,
change my words.
enough talking about tips.
Yeah, let's keep on going. So we're gonna say sour.
but
I
but
thought
look,
this was a family friendly show. I don't know what you guys.
Exactly.
I
I don't know
know,
why y'all
right?
switching stuff. Jesus.
Quickly, what I was gonna say just about Power is that well, about what you were saying about Pokemon is myself, like I used to play a lot of Pokemon, and one of the things that I always wanted from a Pokemon, I wanted like an open world Pokemon. Well, kind of like open world, but like more like the Zelda approach. And instead of being turn based, I always wanted that you're able to like kind of control the Pokemon and kind of like really battle with it. At least I wanted them to try to see what it would be like. And maybe this is something that pushed them closer to that, or maybe they give us a different style that we don't expect, and it ends up being pretty cool. Who knows?
Yeah, let's see. Because right now it's what 7 million in how many days? 5 days, 6 days?
5 days.
5 days. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm telling you this. They're gonna reach 30 million. You'll see. I mean, I got my crystal ball right here, and it's telling me, right, Lou, what you telling me? My beautiful crystal ball is saying to me, it's gonna reach 30 million. Yes, that's right, baby. You see, my crystal ball knows everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. But anyway, Sourblow. Why don't we start up with the flight itinerary? What's going on today's show?
Okay, well, for today's show, I actually had like I never done notes like I did this week, and then when I go to look for the notes were not there, unfortunately. So
No. Wait, we don't
so
know what we're talking about tonight?
so we do
No.
know what we're talking about.
Oh,
The
okay.
topics are there,
Okay.
but bear with us because there's gonna be a lot of improvising here. So
My,
hopefully we can land the plane and it doesn't crash. But we are gonna talk about the Xbox Developer Direct, which we didn't had a chance to really talk about it, but we're kind of going to provide our kind of deep dive. A lot of information came after the event too, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk a little bit about Halo Infinite Future, which who knows what's gonna happen. Plume talked a little bit about it. I saw one of his video, and it could go one way or it could go the other way. Who knows?
uh-oh.
And we kind of talked already about Palworld like being a phenomenal. I guess we can talk a little bit more about that, and I guess we can trickle in maybe another topic or so, depending on how much time we have left. And then of course at the end we got the tower control. So let's see what it lands today on.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that tower control, baby. Oh man, wait. I'm putting on my gear because Santa has not jumped in, so yeah, I'm putting on my gear. Since we're now talking World, let's go. We are ready to go. Yeah. I couldn't
What
find
is
my cat
that?
tonight.
What is that?
Those are my two two things to be the loop
Those
out.
your
Don't you?
bras?
My what?
Those look like bras.
Those are not my bras for freaking sakes. What the heck is
I didn't know
going
you
on?
wear those.
No, those are my cool coconut poly things. The loop pow. They should make a loop pow. Let's go. Let's go.
No.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Sour has turned on the subscribe button. Please store your food beverages next to your desk, underneath the seat, or in front of you. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. And also make sure you've hit that like and subscribe as we take off. We gently remind that smoking and drinking are not prohibited in this flight. However, talking bad about a competitor of Pokemon is strictly prohibited. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight panelists. We also like to remind you that this show is sponsored by Links and info in the episode description below. Thank you, and please sit back and enjoy the show. All right. Let me go real quick and shout out the chat. Oh Lord, I put these coconuts right here. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's my coconut bra. That's the thing I'm gonna use for my hula. Don't worry, guys. I'll check you all out. For 100 episode, we're doing a hula. So real quick, let me shout out the chat. We have Sanchez Martinez Gaming. What's up, Sanchez Martinez? How you doing, brother? Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, Talos? Mr. Dark. Yeah, Mr. Dark. Yeah, you keep throwing stuff at me in the super chats, but don't worry. I'll get my revenge one day. I will, buddy. I will. I'll set you up one day when you least expect it. Carlos Angeles, what's up, Carlos Angeles? How you doing, brother? G, maybe. I'm telling you, that's a cool artist name, man. I'm telling you, that'll be a cool artist name. Yeah, you got to do some rap songs. Let's go, G, maybe. Captain Elving, how you doing, Captain Elving? Hope everything is awesome. Eternal Shaddai, the Halo cheater. What's up, you Halo cheater? Hope you're doing fantastic and keep cheating on Halo Remake Station 5. I love my pals. I love them too, brother. Love them too. Wait, what power do I use though? Oh yeah, I'm using that flying one. But either way, let's keep on going. Yes, but hello, they're pretty cool. Especially the chicken one. He runs away. He's pretty cool. But yeah, keep on going. That was awesome. There's John TJ. What's up, John TJ? How you doing, brother TJ? that great Be Rich. What's up, the great Be Rich? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh man, it's Timmy. What's up, Timmy? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Who else is on here? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Woo-wee. Oh man. Woo. Oh, RSJ fan. What's up? What's up, Becca? Oh, 4K. How you doing, 4K? How you doing? How you doing? Awesome. So yeah. If I miss somebody, please say so. I will get to you later. And now let me pitch this thing to Sourblow because he knows what we're talking about tonight. What's up, Sour? Let's get this thing going.
All right, let's jump immediately to the Xbox Developer Direct,
Oh,
which was last Thursday.
hmm.
Yes, last Thursday. Uh, so obviously we haven't talked about it. I guess the let's start talking about each game individually, and let's start with, to me, a huge surprise. We were expecting, for a while, we were expecting a shadow drop until they kind of hinted that there will be like no shadow drop, and then we saw Square Enix and they presented Vision of Mana, which will be coming to the Xbox platform day one. I did not expect them honestly to be here in this show. So let's talk a little bit about that. Like, what was your immediate reaction, Plume, and what do you think about this being here in the Xbox Developer Direct?
Well, my immediate reaction was excitement. My main reason for the excitement was one, I enjoy the mana games. In fact, I'm actually just recently been playing Sword of Mana on the GBA on my analog pocket. So really, like I was playing that, and then they showed off Visions of Mana coming at the Xbox showcase. Pretty excited, but I was also initially excited because I was hoping it would be an Xbox Game Pass drop, but it doesn't seem like, at least as of right now, that is the case. I think though that overall, like showing that game at an Xbox showcase is probably something most people wouldn't have expected to happen a few years ago, especially with, I mean, Final Fantasy games missing Xbox. We know Phil has been working on that relationship, coming out at the Final Fantasy 14 event and announcing that the Final Fantasy 14 is coming on Xbox, and Square Enix saying that they are going to continue to bring over as many games as they can over to the Xbox platform. Essentially, I think would mean anything that's not already locked down by a previous exclusivity deal with PlayStation. So I think, I mean, it shows a lot. It shows that Xbox and Square Enix are serious about working together again and improving on that relationship. And hopefully, it means that we're going to get more games that have missed the platform going forward. For Square Enix to choose Xbox to show off this game further, I think is a good sign. So we've been hearing rumors about Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox, and finally Final Fantasy 7. And maybe these are all just signs. These are all just signs. But I think the game itself looks great. I'm really, really excited to jump in. Even if it's on Game Pass or not, it doesn't really matter to me in terms of whether I'm going to play it or not. I am still going to be picking this game up and playing it. But I was happy to see that game at the showcase.
Now, I haven't played all the Mana. To be honest, I recall playing Secret of Mana and maybe one other one. You said you're a huge fan of the franchise. Are they? Is there like a timeline line, or do they have all like their own different story? How does it work?
Well, I'm not like, I haven't played all of them either. I've played Sword of Mana, and then I played Secret of Mana back like on like the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I played
But
it on the Super Nintendo with my brother.
yeah, so those are the only two I've actually played. But I think there's other ones. There's like, I think Trials, which I've never jumped into. And I think there's maybe a couple of other. I think they also remade Secret of Mana overall. But I know for Sword of Mana right now, you're an unnamed character that you're going on a quest line there, and I'm not sure if it connects back to Secret of Mana or not. I can't recall. But I mean, I like action RPGs as a main thing too as well. So what they showed off in terms of Visions of Mana it looks like Dragon Quest a lot as well, graphically, and like kind of the enemies and stuff. So
Yeah, it
we'll
does look a little bit.
yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to play this one for sure.
All right. Well, if the chat know, please let me know. Is there like a timeline? Does each secret, like not secret, does each mana has its own like individual story? Do they all connect? Just interesting. Just interested in it. But crazy. How about you?
What?
What do you think about Square Enix being here in the Xbox Developer Direct? Was this a bad move by Xbox and they just should have done something else? Like I heard some people say that they should have just put like another of their small game or put another game or something like that, but not a game that might not come to Game Pass and it's not exclusive. What do you think about this?
How? I don't understand why nobody. How come there's always something to complain about? I mean, damn. Jesus, there's no way to satisfying a gamer or what? I don't understand. Why do you all get all mad because Mana was on there? I mean, that was a pretty cool thing, and I'm happy that there's a Mana coming to Game Pass. I mean, not Game Pass to Xbox. If it comes to Game Pass, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. I mean, it's on Xbox. You got to play Mana. Mana's a pretty cool game. I remember back in the Super Nintendo days, I played Mana like crazy. Even though I did not know what the heck I was doing on that game, but anyways, I played it. I played it, and from Mana is how I found Chrono Trigger, the best RPG in history, which is true. But yeah, nothing wrong with that. And was I happy that they were there? Yeah, I'm happy
Sure.
because at the end of the day, right? I want to see more games come to the Xbox. I want to see more different types of games. And Square Enix showing that hey, we're bringing this to you guys is pretty fantastic. I mean, why the heck not? I'm happy. More diversity for us, more fun for us. That's how it is. Are you gonna say something?
No, no, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on. We also got to see uh, Ara, the Untold History.
Mm.
I'm moving down to this one because probably for most gamers, especially like if you're not a PC gamer, this was one of if not the least like interested that was shown there. But I think for fans of like RTS or strategy, uh, well, this is more strategy. Uh, there might have been some information that was kind of appealing here. But what do you guys think as a whole? Like from Ara the wait Ara History Untold. I always get it like backwards. Let's go with you, Lou, first.
Go with Plume. Go with Plume. Real quick.
No, I want to go with you.
By me.
Yeah, because you're the sexy Henry Cavill.
I'm the section. Yeah. You see. You see. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Here's the thing with that, right? Are other guys that did Civilization, right? Or am I wrong? Yep.
Yes, I think so. I believe so.
So, like I said, more diversity for us, more fun for us. I saw that, and I never played a Civilization game. So basically, like I said, you're asking the wrong person about this game to talk positive about it. But at the end of the day, people who love this type of game, man, it's gonna be on Game Pass day one. It's awesome, and I just love that it's coming to Game Pass. Seriously, and it was published by Xbox. Just mad applause right there. More games, more diversity. Let's go Xbox! Bring it.
Yeah, I agree. Not every game is for everyone, and not every game that a publisher. Oh wait, not a third party publisher. Wait, what should I call
But
it?
we
A
don't
third
know
party publisher or
because basically they said we saw a tweet from Aaron Greenberg saying that four games from more studios, and everybody's asking, did they buy that studio? Did they buy them? That is a question.
oh,
That
I
is
saw that.
you saw that, right?
It did seem kind of, but
Hmm.
who knows? It could have been
Who knows?
just the wording. But
Hmm.
um, they're targeting different players around different platform. Like I said before, like console players needs to know that not every game is going to be targeted specifically to them, but the more players that Xbox could reach, the more money they can make. Which I don't really care about the money they make, but it does help
What?
for them to bring more games of the ones that you probably will like. So in a way, like even if this is not interested, if this game is not interesting to you, it will be to someone because they are players that like strategy games. It's gonna find its own crowd, and those people
But
might either subscribe or purchase the game, and that will probably help a little bit, you know, in the
sorry,
process
so,
of bringing your games.
you got to change your wording a little bit. You got to say, yes, I do care for the money that comes in because they can make better games with that money. Say that. It sounds more beautiful. It sounds prettier. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But here's
Yeah,
the thing.
but
But here's my take, Sour, though, and this is what's great, right? I said I never played a Civilization game, right? Okay, so seeing this, hopping on there, I might say, hey, let me try this out. And even though there's probably, I don't know, because Game Pass on PC, I haven't been following up as much. If there's Civilization Game Pass on PC, then I will hop onto it and try it. And maybe I will like this type of game, Probably I would like Kara too. And I will go back and say, oh, let me go get a Civilization and play it. That's what's fun about the Game Pass. It gives you the option to try the game. If you like it, you keep on playing. If you don't, it's just time to move on to the other one. And if you fall in love with it, you can go out there and purchase the other games and play them. That's what's great. That's what's great.
all right. Um, what about you, Plume? What you gotta say on the aspects of our Untold? Is this a game you're excited about, or
Um,
what would you say?
it's not the top of my list. It does look cool. I mean, I've played some like Age of Empires and stuff. So, but I'm not like a huge fit. Like, I'm not somebody who's goes in crazy depth with those styles of games. The one thing I will say with that game that I did like what they talked about was their new simultaneous turns system that they are putting in there. Because if you're playing PvP with those styles of games, you're just sitting around and doing nothing for a while you wait for your turn. So that sounds pretty cool because you're going to constantly be able to play a game. One of the things that annoys me the most about like battle royales and even just any game where you're sitting around doing nothing is I get pretty bored if I'm not actively doing something within a video game. So knowing about that system, I probably will just check it. I don't know how much I'll play the game itself, but it's probably the lowest on my list out of everything that they showed at the direct.
Yeah, I'm a fan of more of the RTS kind of like
World of
Warcraft
Warcraft.
3.
Yeah.
No, not World of Warcraft. Warcraft
StarCraft.
3 and StarCraft. Not this style specifically. So, not really like anticipating this game. One that I am, and I want to mention real quick, is Stormgate. So, if you're a fan of those type of games, wishlist it, or you can go and back it in Kickstarter. They are close to, I believe, 2 million in Kickstarter, and that would be a cool game for it to hopefully have some bring back the old like Warcraft 3 style. And they are old Blizzard developers, so let's see. But anyway, going back to the developer direct. Another game I want to go into is let's go to Hellblade. Hellblade 2, which we've seen a lot of. We were waiting for the date. We finally have a release date. And I believe what what gained more traction about Hellblade on this developer direct wasn't actually what they show or not even the date. It was actually the information that was released post to the developer direct.
Oh,
So we got two very important information. The first one is that the game will be similar length of the first one. So it will be a short game. It won't be super long. And for some reason, that was a major chaos in the internet and Twitter and all and everywhere. And then the other one was that it would be a $50 game, which I don't see how that is bad specifically. Like, I mean, if the game is like shorter length, then pricing it at a better price makes sense and it's better. And I always believe that a game if a game is priced right, people will buy it, no matter if in what service they are. And we can look at Power, for example. people are buying it left and right because of the price. So I believe this is a great price for it. Um, I also believe that visually and other aspect, it is gonna feel next gen. And then I also believe that the length. I mean, we every game doesn't have to be like a Zelda, Elden Ring, Starfield, Skyrim. Every game doesn't have to feel that way. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but Plume, I'm sure you made a video about this.
Yeah.
What do you have to add about?
I'm extremely fine and actually happy that Hellblade is the length that they are putting it up because I mean I've said on my channel previously I'm not a big fan of Hellblade. Like I'm not the biggest fan of the first game. I actually found it pretty boring at times. Um, so I'm hoping that Hellblade 2 is going to win me over. And I feel like it's a game that like you have to go into with a certain mindset and a certain just like you want to sit down, you kind of want to take it all in, right? You and maybe that's what happened when I played the first Hellblade, where I was just trying to like get through the game, and I was just getting kind of annoyed with the overall style that they went with. But because in the combat too, I found was boring. Essentially, um, just seemed kind of like choreographed stuff. I don't know, but I wasn't a huge fan of the first game. I know a lot of people are, so I know I'm on the minority on that one. So when they announced that the second one is only what 7 to 8 hours or so around that length, I'm actually I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that because we know we've seen this game. We've seen just how insanely detailed this thing is going to be. For most people, I think they're excited for this game. They're excited for a second entry into the series. If they love the Senua, they love with the whole like psychological aspect of it. They're excited to see more about that. But I think for a lot of people, this is going to be one that they just throw on there and they really just want to see the showcase graphically and then how they've improved like the combat and stuff. And so that for me is perfect. And then the price as well, $50 if you're going to buy it for that length of game. It seems about right. It seems about right, especially because you're seeing all the technology going into it. So, um, yeah, I'm completely okay with this one. The one thing that is for me annoying, which most people as well won't care, is that they're not putting out a physical version. But I don't think they put a physical version out for the first game, so they're just kind of going in line with what they did. But yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh snap! I didn't change the camera. Sorry about that. I know people wanted to see Plume. Um,
Yeah, we all want to see Plume, not you.
yeah, I know, man. Sorry about that, guys. So,
Yeah.
I do feel like the first one, they graphically for especially for the time, especially for being I believe they were an independent studio at that time.
Yeah.
It it still holds up, and then the audio it was pretty well done. I do feel that some of their mechanics it did get a little bit repetitive in some places, and that's where for some people, especially at the beginning, like the first 3 hours, for some people it got boring and they probably didn't get to finish the game. But they did have some cool ideas within the game, especially toward the end. There was a lot of cool stuff that they did with the whole. Uh, the whole like reality thing. I won't say anything not to spoil, but I do believe that now with the resources, way more developer, hopefully, they will innovate more and the game won't feel as repetitive as the first one. So I'm hoping for that. Now, Lou, you
What's
are
up?
not you're not a father, so I'm sure you you don't like short games. You want the long games because you have all the free time and your wife lets you play all you want.
Is that a joke?
So, what do you
Oh,
think about all this with Hellblade, and are you
okay.
excited for it?
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna be
coming in
talking.
May.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit. I'll throw some spitfire out here, right? First things first. Why are people complaining about that the game is short? Why? Why am I seeing that? Why are people like, oh, it's so I'm like, why? Why are y'all complaining? Don't y'all play Resident Evil? I mean, Resident Evil is between an 8 and 10 hour, probably 12-hour game if you're not gonna go complete all the other stuff. But the main story, I mean, I bet you can sit down and play the village and beat it in 4 hours, probably. I probably could beat that game in short. I mean, seriously, why do you have to go out there and complain about the time about the game? Oh, another thing, $50. What's wrong with paying $50? Can y'all explain to me what's wrong with paying $50? Can
Who's
somebody
com-
tell me what's
who's
wrong with paying?
complaining about paying less money?
Exactly. They were complaining about this money. Oh, why y'all complaining, man? I'm saving $20. Resident Evil charges you 70 for the same time length of the damn game. What y'all complaining about? What? Oh my god. Oh my
I,
god. Ugh. I don't get it. I don't
I
get
have
it.
a theory. I think a lot of people were expecting the game to just be much bigger in scope than what it's going to be.
Hmm.
So maybe people are like confused with that, but most people, I don't know. I don't know.
But but
I
but
don't know.
here's the thing though, Plume. We've seen for like the last 5 years, I think. No, I'm just kidding. For the last 3 years, we have seen gameplay about that with that game. We have seen the detail. We have seen the quality. We have seen so much about this game. I mean, okay, it's an 8 hour game, right? But if you sit down and you play, you sit down, you go around it, it probably is going to take you 10, 11 hours to beat it. I don't find nothing wrong with that. And
I
and
don't either.
not I don't either. And as long as it looks that great, and if the gameplay is different than the first one, right? Because you talk about the first one that they didn't win you over, you found it a bit boring. It can happen, it happens, right? If it wins you over, then that's the whole point. It's great. It's fantastic. Why do people have to go out and complain about how long does it take? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know about y'all, chat. I mean, sometimes you want to go out there and just play a short game and say, okay, let me sit down and play this short game. Let me have fun with it. I beat Mafia in what? I think it took me 2 days to beat Mafia. Probably a couple hours, probably 5 hours between the time I beat it. 5 hours once, 5 hours the next time, and then three, two or three, pretty much 2 days or a day it took me to beat Mafia in game time, right? So when I sat down and when I sat down and played and beating it, I fell in love with it. It had such a great story that I just wanted to continue, to continue, to continue. So maybe this game, might be as boring as like Poom said, he didn't like as much the first one. This one might win him over, which let's see what happens. But hey, $50, fantastic. I love the price. I love how it looks, and hey, $50 for that quality, man. $50 for that quality is just awesome. Another thing I saw out there that I really just really, 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 really made me scratch my head. Physical. I saw people complain about the physical.
Oh, true, true.
Oh my god. The physical. The physical. How come this game is not getting physical? Guys, I bet you. Here, let's bet 5 cents because if I bet more than 5 cents, I'm gonna go broke because I don't know who's gonna
And
turn and watch the
then
show
you'll
later.
get in trouble in your house.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble in my house. I want my wife to kill me. I'm bet you 5 cents. I bet you 5 cents, right? That there is gonna be something physical with a digital code in it. There's gonna be something physical. I bet you. What do you think, Sarah? You think that's gonna happen? Because this is such a big game and so much announcements. Can you imagine that you get something like kind of like Starfield where you
Yeah,
got the
but
little bottle opener thing with the code in it?
I'll tell you this though.
What's up?
I mean, it is fair for like there's people that like collecting their this, and it's fair for them to criticize this. At the end of the day, like especially like you're a big publisher, you're a big company. Well, you're with Xbox, a big publisher. Now that they're a third party publisher, they should be able to make not only a digital version, but they should be able to make a physical version and throw it in there. But why not like have a physical version, even if you put it like at $60 or $70,
But
just to sell it more expensive. Give the
let's
option at least.
let's say if they make a special edition, kind of like Starfield, right? And you got something cool with a cool digital code in it. That's it.
Okay, what if I don't? If I am a collector, but I don't collect special editions, I just collect the standard ones.
You just collect the CDs. What are you gonna do with a CD with a code in it since the
Well,
full game is
that's
not in it?
that's that's me. Well, an example.
Uh huh. Yeah.
there are people that have a bunch of CDs, and that's what they
Yeah.
collect.
I'm one of the I mean, I got a bunch of C's, but I agree with Sour here. Like
Mhm.
it's a premier first party game from Xbox, and what's it going to cost them to put out a physical version just to give people that choice? And as like I feel like just from like a marketing perspective too, right? Like if it's one of your big first party releases, just why not put out a physical? People go see it. They walk through the store, they see it. There will be people that do purchase the physical. There's a disc drive on the Xbox Series X, right? So they're obviously moving away. I mean, nobody like the physical games are going to be obsolete in by the next, maybe not next generation, but definitely the gen after that, even maybe next gen, but who knows? So I think they should have. I mean, I think they should have bought something physical, just because it's a big first party game for them. You just have to make that kind of a standard. But we've seen it even with Starfield. They put out physical version of Starfield, and I think there was something that I saw. I don't know if it was 100% true, but I saw on X that like they're they have a cutoff date for where they have to get all of the physical Starfield games out of was I forget what store, maybe it was Target, and they were
Yeah.
going to be selling them for like 3 cents or something crazy just so they could get them off the shelves. So
Oh
they're
wow!
not
Damn.
doing it because nobody's buying the physical games, but I still think like
Yeah, I
give the
think that
option.
maybe just people just not that buying that much physical anymore. Probably because I mean, when you sit down, you see the digital purchases each time they just keep on growing.
Yeah.
I mean, I see less and less, but maybe there is gonna be a physical thing. I don't know. There could be something going on, like a physical collector's edition. You know, a cool thing with. Did you get a cool? I don't know, with probably like a cool Helna sword or something. You know, made out of what's it called? Foam. Because we don't want real swords to be sold. No, we don't want that. We don't want violence. But yeah, you know, probably like a cool foam sword or something cool that just comes out of that game that they could do a collector's edition, and it probably won't be that expensive. You know, that like I don't know. Let's see what happens. But I get y'all's
Well,
point about the physical, but at the end of the day, I'm a guy that's all digital now. I used to buy CDs, and all they did was sit there, look at me, sit there, look at me, sit there, look at me funny. And I was like, why am I collecting these CDs? You know, why? And then after that, I had to find the space, and I had like 50 CDs. And I was like, man, I'm
No,
tired of buying CDs.
I agree with you there, Lou. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, it's we can't we can't expect everyone to think the same like we do. So there's gonna be people that they're gonna want their
I
physical,
know.
and it's a shame in a way. But
I will say this for special editions. For me right now, if companies are going to be putting out digital codes within special editions, Xbox and Starfield are like the standard. I hope that
yes,
everyone
Yeah,
follows by giving you like a like they gave you like a cred stick from the game, and they have the code etched on that, which is really cool because that's like a collector's item in and of itself. But most ones that do only put like God of War with their really expensive collector's edition, it was just literally the digital code on a piece of paper. So I really hope that more people follow what Starfield did.
yeah. Which I think it would have been cool with the God of War, and like they can do it with Hellblade for the special edition. I think Lou kind of mentioned it.
yeah.
But not a foam sword. But like if the axe of Kratos, it would have it like engraved. You have the
Yeah.
code there. The same with
That would
like
have been
Hellblade
awesome.
with the sword, you have it
Mm-hmm.
engraved, but in a very nice material.
Yeah. I
That's
just
kind of
mentioned
cool.
phone just to mention phone, but yeah, that'd be a pretty cool idea. Very cool
Yeah,
idea.
definitely. Now speaking about physical, a game that got very physical
Yes.
was a Vow.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
God, a Vow
Oh Lord.
was I think this was the best showing of Avowed. A lot of people were not interested in Avowed. I was since the beginning, but some friend of mine's like they started saying like, "Wow, like this is the first showing that from Avowed that actually grabbed my attention." Now, Lou,
What's up? What's up, brother? What's up?
let's go directly back to you. Like,
Uh, with the
did
Avowed?
Avowed wowed you?
Did Avowed what?
Did it wowed you?
Did it wow me? What do you mean by wow me, Sour?
Wow,
That?
like wow, like did it wow you?
Oh wow! I thought it meant like wow me. I was like wow me like how? Like what? How is that game gonna wow me? Like got me, kind of wow, kind
Wait.
of.
Before you answer though,
I know I gotta read
I think
this.
we got a few super chat. I think we got a couple.
I got a super chat in there. With me, you are gaming with a $2
Oh wait.
amazing super chat. And I will go up to see shit eyes because I don't know what didn't show up. All right, I'll go up to it. But anyways, Ryu R Gaming says, "Look for physical games are dead in I killed it song." Yeah, agreed. Ryu R agreed. I haven't bought a physical game since the last physical game I bought, buddy, was it was Battlefield, the one with the police, cops and robbers. What was the name? Oh, I forgot the name. But yeah,
Hardline.
Hardline. That was the last physical Crazy Louis bought. Physical.
I actually bought a bunch of physicals
You
lately.
did? Oh, you
Yeah,
did. That's pretty
for
cool.
my son and Switch.
Oh, on Switch? Oh yeah, Switch. You
Yeah, I
gotta go
got.
physical. Yeah, that's the truth. Switch, you got that's the way to go because you know why they maintain their value. That's why. And
Yeah.
anyways, going to Eternal Shaddai with an amazing, awesome, cool $2 super chat says hello to all three panel members. Mine is crazy. Why am I see?
Oh, that's crazy.
Why
And
me?
there's one of them that's not even here. He said hi to that to the
Exactly.
silent
So
that's not even here, but not
oh
to you.
Lord, Shaddai, what's wrong with your man, Shaddai? See, I'm telling y'all, that's how he cheats on Halo, man. That's how he cheats on Halo. He goes over there and does some weird stuff. I'm telling you. I mean, even though he gets a lot of kills, but he does some weird stuff in there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, what's up? Thank you, Shaddai, for the amazing $2 super chat. Minus me, no worries. I'll get you back. I'll get back to you. No worries. I'll get you back. I'll get you back. But anyways, okay, avowed. Did it make me wild? Oh man, I just love that term. It wowed me. Yeah. Listen, the first time I saw it, right? The first time I saw the gameplay, I was wild right there. I read a lot of people going out there saying, "Oh, this game looks awful. This game looks this." I'm like, dude, it's just a preview of the game. I mean, we have not gotten the final product. What's wrong with this game, right? What's wrong with it? And now the developers are like, we saw more about it. We saw the cool things about the loadouts so you can switch them that you got to think, you got to strategize to kill these monsters. Like for example, if you got to use the magic with ice, you have that on the loadout. You got to throw the magic ice, and then you want to switch to fire, you switch to another loadout. I mean that's something that really got me intrigued. I was like, man, that's like a new thing for this type of games. That's pretty amazing. I was wild. Now that got me wild right there. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And another thing, it's an Obsidian game. Why wouldn't an Obsidian game wow you? Obsidian games, wow, they just make the one of the best games out there. You
You sound
got,
like a puppy right now.
I,
Wow, wow, wow,
wow,
wow,
wow, wow,
wow.
wow, wow. But it's just I gotta say wow so many times because hell yeah, it got me wild all the way. It's freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. Obsidian makes one of the best games. I mean, people keep I'm saying Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout series out there. Outer Worlds is a good game. You got all these other games that they have an awesome that have done an awesome job. Look at how grounded it was. How many people developed that game? Four? Was it 4 or 12? I don't remember how much
I
it was,
think it
but
was.
Which
what the
grounded?
I think it was
grounded? Yeah,
14,
it was 14.
or
Oh,
it might have been less, and then it ended up being
yeah, it ended
14.
up being with more people. Look at that game. That game is beautiful. It's wonderful. And so why the heck not will I not be wowed by Avowed? Seriously, why not? Why not? But yeah, Sour, the details that they added to the top mention it. Like I said, you got to strategize to fight these monsters and everything. That's pretty awesome. It's not like, oh my god, I'm shooting ice. Oh wait, I gotta hit start. I gotta go switch. Let me run over
Wait,
here.
like who mentioned it?
Wait, what? Who?
Who mentioned it?
You did, didn't you mention it?
Oh no, I thought you said someone else. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay, okay. But either way, though, but I like the idea, like for example, about the whole loadout thing. Because me, for example, sometimes you go fight a guy, and you know that you gotta hit him. He comes into scene. And you're like, damn, this guy can die quicker with fire. Oh man, I gotta go hit start. I gotta go switch the blade to fire in order to get this guy. Now you have the loads. You can have fire. You can have ice. I don't know what other stuff they have. I don't know if they have earth. I don't know what other magic stuff they have, or is it on their side? Or do you get that information? But either way, though, I don't know what elements are in the game, but damn, that I can just switch it, but just click on the D-pad and say, okay, let me switch to fire and just bring out the fire to kill these guys. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Okay. In translation, guys,
Okay, thank you.
Was he? What he's trying to say is, well, this game. First of all, this game it takes place in the Pillar of Eternity universe. Like
Okay.
it takes place there, and what they showed was they actually uh, showed some gameplay in the developer direct, but after a few days after, they even showed a deep dive, which show even more. So if you're a fan of Skyrim, or if you're a fan of Obsidian, even though Skyrim is not Obsidian, but this is kind of like their approach on a Skyrim game, um, then you should watch that extended. What was it? Extended gameplay reveal that they did, and what Lou was trying to describe is that like the enemies, there's different type of enemies, and even enemies that are like certain class, they have different like styles. Like some of them might be like more like tanky, and you gotta approach them a certain way. Some of them are more like you gotta you gotta approach each enemy differently because they have different way of attacking, different way of defending. Depending the weapons you have, also you can strategize differently. Uh, you got dual wielding, so you can have two weapons. You can have two of the same. You can even have two wands or two pistol, which that's pretty cool. Um,
I,
what
I,
else?
I got a question about that, right? That's an interesting
Yes.
question. What will happen to the weight factor, right? What happens if you like you change your loadouts and that's gonna add weight to your character? That's something that we gotta. I don't know if it's something that's gonna be on that game. Like I don't know if you noticed, like if you wear like more armor, you get heavier.
Are
But
you
people
are you
say
are you thinking in Palworld right now?
no. I'm not thinking in power. I'm thinking like, for example, I'll give you an example. Like for Elden Ring, right? And same thing with
Yeah.
Skyrim. If you wear something really heavy, it takes no right. You don't move, you don't dodge as quick. You just get real heavy. You just can't move. You can't do that as much. So if you got all these loadouts on you, would the character be slow? You know, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
I mean,
asking that question.
they did say in the extended gameplay that this was only a small portion that they reveal. They will show us more in the future.
All
So
right.
hopefully, we will learn more. But I don't know. There's different ways they can tackle this. Like what they can do is like depending on the loadout that you have equipped, maybe that's the weight that's in you at the moment. Like if you go sword and shield, you're heavier there and you move slower. And then if you go like double one, you move faster, or double pistol, you move faster. I don't know. It's interesting. We're gonna see how that plays out. But
Yeah.
they talked about a lot of other different RPG mechanics. They talk about decision making. They talk about approaching not only like the enemies, but also like how you approach the environment. Like a lot of these attack,
Hmm.
like let's say the fire, you not only can use it to your advantage with enemies that are weak on fire, but you can also use it like for example to burn bramble to get to a certain area, or you can freeze the water to, you know, to walk maybe to a space that you were unable to reach before, etc. So I don't know, Plume, if you were able to see the extended gameplay, but they talked up. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of information. I had the notes. I really wish I had the notes. But what can you tell us? Are you excited about Avow?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It was probably the game at the showcase that I'm most looking forward to, even more than Indiana Jones. I think you covered most of it. The one thing that
Before you, sorry to interrupt you.
yeah,
You do keep like breaking up for like not breaking up, but like your
oh,
voice keeps fading away.
is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Much better.
Um Yeah, so for me, it was the game at the showcase I'm most excited for. I think you covered pretty much everything that they talked about on the extended showcase, except for one thing that has me interested in how this game is actually going to play out, and it's the scope, like the size of the worlds themselves. They say you're in like different areas, so it's kind of like outer worlds, I'm pretty sure, where you're going to different areas, and then those areas are big and vast and you can explore them, and they talked about being able to actually use magic to find and explore areas that if you don't, you're not going to be able to get to. I think they talked about like freezing water, being able to walk through, across the water, and then exploring a new area. So it looks pretty cool. I mean, the game looks really good. Like I said, the game that I'm most excited for from the developer direct, probably, I guess, so for their first party releases, unless something else comes out this year that we don't know about, this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. I think it'll be
I'm
great.
with you, Plum.
Yeah. I
Same
mean, it's
here,
Obsidian
same
too,
here.
so
That one's got me real wild factor.
Oh wait, that's not coming yet. Um, something that I noticed from the extended was that they mentioned that the scope did change, which that was rumored. But it was rumored the other way around. It was rumored that they had to scale down the scope. From what we heard, the lead developer
yeah, it sounds big.
talk, it sounded like they made it even bigger because they had more time. Time was in their side, and they decided to even add more, uh, more locations or more area to expand. So it's pretty exciting news.
Yeah.
And
Okay, now.
how about the art, man? That art was amazing. The cover art. Oh,
Oh
Oh, the
yeah.
arts.
oh my
And
god.
even
That's
the graphics I found at the developer direct, like if you remember when they showed it off at the summer showcase and people
yeah.
were like, "Oh, they changed it. It looks so different. It's more colorful and cartoony and stuff." And what we found out, I think, at the developer direct is that that's not really true. The game does look similar to what I think a lot of people expected when we first saw some of the art for it. Obviously, like the art was just a picture and it may not be up to that, but it's the reason why it was looking so colorful, I think, at the summer showcase is because they only showed off that like one, I guess, biome. Whereas when they at the developer direct, they went into depth at the fact that there's going to be multiple different areas that you can go into, some that have tons of colors and um some that are just more bland, like the whatever was a desert or whatever they were. So I think the game, like, graphically looks really cool too.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Well, another game that took a lot of people by surprise, and the one that ended the showcase was Indiana Jones. Now,
Ooh.
huge controversy on that one
Oh
because
Lord.
why wasn't it third person like Tomb Raider and Uncharted? Lou, can you respond that? Why? Why? Lou, it's all your fault.
Why me? What did I do? Did I sit down and make that game? I mean, seriously.
Are you
Oh,
excited for Indy? And
what do
what do
you
you think
think,
about the
Sample?
whole? You want me to
What?
start first?
Yeah, go ahead. Think about it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm extremely happy because to be honest, like if it was third person, like sure I was gonna play it anyway, and I was still gonna be uh, kind of excited, but I'm more of I like more first person honestly, and being that it was I'm actually playing some Wolfenstein, and it's being made by Machine Game. They make
Mm.
excellent first person games. I mean, why not go first person? Like, what's the problem with that? Especially when like there are two other games in that same genre that does almost the same exact thing. Basically, they are inspired by Indiana Jones. So why create? Why you know? Why not set a new standard and make a game in a different genre that I don't know. I
Here,
think it's if you want to play a third person Indiana Jones game, then play Tomb Raider, play Uncharted. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But
hmm.
no, it has to be
So,
third person. Like
s-
I don't understand.
wait. So wait, because I've been hearing people that saying that Indiana Jones is a ripoff of Uncharted. But my question is, which came first? Was it Indie? Was it Uncharted? Because I remember that film was like 1980,
Well, here's the thing: the game being first person, you can't
Hmm.
say is a ripoff because like
Sour.
first,
Here's. Oh, so go ahead. I was gonna say something.
oh, you can't say it's a ripoff because first of all, like it's first person, and the style and the way like the story kind of develops, like with the whole Indiana Jones being, you know, find looking for artifacts and that, you know, Indiana Jones was first because like so you can't say it's a ripple. If it was third person, then you can kind of say they at least copied some of the some of the other things. So I
All
don't know
right.
that you can't say it's a ripoff.
Sour. Listen to this, right? Indiana Jones, right? Inspired Tomb Raider and inspired Uncharted. That is true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Indiana Jones is part of
Facts.
that. Same thing with Halo, right? Some Halo. If you go into Halo, you fight off aliens. You go when you were fighting on what's those guys called that throw boogers and jump you and they blow up in in your butt. What's the thing called? Ah, the flood,
The
right? That's what it's
flood.
called. Flood, yeah. The
Flood. They
flood, yeah.
don't throw booger.
They don't
Yeah.
spit boogers. I thought they spit boogers at you.
It's not boogers.
I don't know. It's something weird though. They throw something weird, right? But basically, the film was pretty much inspired by what movie? By aliens, right? So here's my take, right? You cannot say no matter if Indiana Jones came out third person, came out first person, came out 2D, 5D. I don't give a damn how it comes out, right? You cannot say it's a ripoff from Uncharted. Uncharted came out of Indiana. That's the truth. Same thing with Tomb Raider. Same thing with Tomb Raider. Those games were inspired by Indiana Jones. It's not a ripoff, guys. Not a ripoff. And Indy being first person, right? I love that idea because here's the thing with Indiana Jones. What was Indiana Jones' number one weapon? Was his fist. That's what he loved to use. He loved to use those fists. I mean, if you sit down and you watch Indiana Jones, his combat scenes were not shooting scenes. Basically, it was more beating up people. And not only that, having that cool sound effect. I mean, that sound effect of Indy beating people up is freaking awesome. Another thing I loved about it is that it's Harrison Ford lookalike. You know, the character looks like Harrison Ford. That's just freaking
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, wow. I mean, I was impressed. I was impressed by that. Right? And like I
I
said,
didn't think they were gonna. Yeah.
yeah, I didn't think I was
Yeah.
gonna happen either. I thought they were
Yeah.
just gonna make a Indiana type of character, and I was like, oh man, I had a feeling like I was like, if it
But
does,
well, the rumor was that it
uh,
was like kind of like an origin story or something like that. You remember? There was
I
like a
think.
rumor way back. It was an old rumor.
But I'm happy though that they got Harrison Ford. You know, I'm happy that they got the Harrison Ford looking like him. That's pretty awesome. Even though the voice is not like his, but the guy who did the voice did an amazing job. My God, I mean, I got goosebumps. I watched that replay. I replayed that. You know, I watched that again and again and again, and just hearing the sound effects of you beating up the bad guys. Psh, psh, psh. Oh my God, I can't. And the whip, man, the whip. Ah, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I don't know what. I don't care what people said out there on Twitter, like, oh, I'm not digging this first person. Dude, just let the game come out and just give it a go. When it comes out, you give it a go. Don't be disagreeing with the game without coming out. Because at the end of the day, if you said I don't kind of like this, and then you're out there saying, oh my God, I love this game. It's amazing. I love the first person idea and all that stuff. It's gonna come bite you back in the ass because people are gonna be like, oh, but you didn't you say you didn't like it? Now you like it. What's going on? That's why you shouldn't go out there with feelings like, I'm not digging it. Yo, let the game come out. When it comes out, try it. Then after you try it, then you can go ahead and say, nah, I
You,
would have it better be third person. I also read that people were like, oh, I will get motion sickness. Seriously?
What?
Yeah, I read that too. I read, I don't know who tweeted that out, but someone said out there, oh, looking at that game got me motion sickness. You know, first person's like, huh? Don't you play Halo? Don't you play Doom? I mean, Doom is the game that will get you motion sickness because you got to be running around like an idiot all the time because if you get stuck, you're going to get beat up. But really? Oh my God. Seriously. That's how negative it got. It's
Yeah.
sad.
Here's my thing with the whole first third person thing. It's like I I'll be honest. I was hoping initially it was third person, But I was like, even if it's machine game, so the likelihood that that is gonna be third person is probably very low. So it's not like I'm gonna be disappointed if it's first person. But then they showed off the trailer, and I don't like, even if you're hoping it was third person, I don't know how people walked away from that trailer disappointed, because the game looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. The combat, the whip, like everything just looks really, really good. So even if you were hoping it's third person, I think it's like I feel like there's just like a stubbornness there from people who just don't want to try a Tomb Raider or an Uncharted game style of game in any different perspective. And then I sat back and thought about it, and I'm like, they are absolutely correct. Machine Games is absolutely correct to go first person on this. It's the right choice, because everybody would just be comparing this to Tomb Raider and to Uncharted, and it's absolutely its own thing, and it'll set it apart. So I'm actually happy now that they went with the first person perspective.
Yeah, I also feel like with the puzzles and like how you kind of like interact with the traps and stuff like that is gonna feel a little bit like more personal. Like when you see him like moving the wheels around for the like the puzzles and stuff, feels a little bit more like, I don't know, like more like you're actually like there. I don't know. I personally like more first person because like I like losing myself in the games, and I don't know. I feel like I like what I saw. Definitely got me excited. Like I was not super excited for Indiana Jones. Now I'm kind of still not my most anticipated game from my Xbox first party. Avowals, takes the win there. But I would say uh, Indiana Jones excites me more than Hellblade, to be honest.
It
Yeah,
does
me
what,
too.
right?
Absolutely, me too.
It does what?
India
It
is I'm more excited for Indy 2 than Hellblade.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
All right.
What were you thinking, crazy? What were you
I don't
thinking?
know. I heard it excites me. I was like, it excites you.
Oh my god. So let me ask you, since you're there, crazy, and
Oh,
stream, what what do you think overall of the Xbox developer direct? What did it meet your
overall,
expectation? Did it exceed your expectation?
mm,
Do you like the format? What would you change if you would change anything? Tell me everything.
man, I'm just sad about something, man. Real sad. I was hoping all these games would come out third party.
Uh,
Yeah, that really broke my heart. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. For me, I graded an A, man. They went directly to where they gotta go, and they did everything well with that show. I mean, we had fun, especially they had like little Easter eggs, right? You saw Todd Howard, stealing the little thing right behind the scene. That was pretty cool, and yeah, I mean, the showcase of all things, it shows you like how much fun all these people over there are having. It's amazing. Besides working, they have fun, they
Yeah,
enjoy it, and yeah, it's also cool that we see the developers talk about it. It's freaking not just the game trailer. You also see the devs and the people who work on it give give you facts about the game. That's something that I really enjoy. We talked about this with the Forza when Forza was coming out. They showed those videos each and every month. Was it Sourblow? Each and every month we discussed Forza. We just love that
yeah,
those small YouTube videos about them talking about the sound. How did they get to improve it? So seeing that developers started those devs coming out and talk, I loved it. I loved it. So yeah, A for me. It's not just game trailers. Let's get the devs out to talk and explain a little bit more to get you more, to fall more in love with the game, to know what you're gonna expect. A couple little hints just to get you excited, get you, yeah, I want to play this game. So yeah, I give it straight up an A, man. A for me. If it's
yeah.
numbers, 10 out of 10.
Personally, I don't like grading, but um, I do think this is like a happy medium between like everyone, because you're showcasing the games, like you're telling everyone, you're telling your fans and the customers like this is what we're gonna show, and they know what they're going for. They also are highlighting the developers, and the developers are presenting the games the way they want to present them. But also, I seen complain in the past where like you get these long like developers interviews, and then it kind of get boring in some of these showcases. But they don't do that. It's more like they're telling you, they're selling you the game, but they're also showing it at the same time. And to me, that's the best way to sell the game. Like you're basically showing your vision, and showing what the game does, why you're excited for the customers to play the game when they get their hand on the gamers. And there for us gamers, like not every game is gonna be for us, but I feel like this is a great way for us to show to see the games. I don't know if Plume feels the same way, but what do you think about the whole showcase?
To me, the developer direct is the best thing Xbox does in terms of like a marketing and showcase thing. I even honestly like them a slightly more. I know it sounds crazy, but I like this format better than their big showcase, because the big showcase is great. I mean, we get tons of games. It's been good over the last couple of years,
Oh
but there's
wait,
just so much information thrown at
this
you.
is the best thing, better than the nail polish
Oh,
and the
it's way better
Oreo
than that.
cookies and all that.
Yes, absolutely. Where Oreo cookies are close, but this is definitely better. It's like they finally have a really solid format to show off and market their games, and on top of that, they have so many games in the
Hmm.
works that they can do this. They can do this like 3, 4 times a year, no problem. And I feel like people will appreciate that way more, where you're seeing games that are coming out that you're going to be able to play soon, that you're getting in-depth gameplay of these games, rather than just a bunch of CGI trailers thrown at you and then everyone is just speculating. And the CGI trailer, I understand it's good too. People like it and it creates hype, but like this format for me is by far the best thing Xbox does. And I hope they do like at least another one or two more before the end of the year. But again, it all probably depend. Are they only going to do this for games that are coming out in the year that they show it, or are they going to do it for games that maybe are coming out in the first half of 2025? Because then they probably will have another one later on in the year or so. I
Yeah,
love this format.
I would tell me if you agree with me. I would rather have them do 3 or 4 of these a year, and they drop the big event. What do you say?
Yeah, for me 100%. This is kind of what the PlayStation and Nintendo do as well, right? They don't have a big event anymore, really, or I guess maybe PlayStation has their. I don't even know
Well,
what they haven't had a
I
showcase in forever, so I forget what they do.
yeah, I don't. Now they're posting it too. I think that's more what they're doing.
Yeah. So yeah, I
But
like this. I like this. I'd be for that for sure.
okay, but
Right.
anyway, let's. I think we well kind of cover that. Let's move on quickly. Let's see if we can what we can cover from the next two topics.
Ooh.
Um, so we got Halo Infinite. We got a lot of information from Halo Infinite. Basically, we got some cool like helmets from the TV series. We got a new armor core, which looks pretty cool. I think it's the Mark 4 or
Yeah, it's Mark
4,
4.
right? Yeah, it looks pretty cool actually. And then we got updates and things they're working on. Some of the things that are coming soon, such as maps. You know, the usual, and they have been moving pretty good. I think most of the Halo community that has continued to play the game has been pretty happy with the season update. But something kind of caught us off guard. I seeing Plume video. I think it also caught him a little bit off guard too. So they're getting rid of seasons, and what they're doing is they're going to do like kind of like smaller updates, but they're going to do it more frequently. Now, Plume asked a very interesting question in this video, which I'm kind of in the same with him, and is like, what could this mean for like Halo future? Could it be like they're just gonna slowly like, you know, slow things down and then eventually like end it and show us, what's coming new for Halo, or they're simply just approaching it a different way and we just gonna continue to get good content and you know we're gonna get Halo Infinite for years. It could go either way. we really don't know what's going on because we have heard so many from like 343, like ever since like they release is like rumors that this is happening, no, this is happening, and then everything is fine, but then this person leaves the studio, and then no, everything is fine again, and then this happens, and then we don't know what to believe anymore. Um, is that kind of sums it up, Plume, or do you have anything
Yeah,
else
I
to add?
mean, I have a sneaky feeling that they're winding Halo Infinite down. I don't know why. I just have that feeling based off of what John Yunchek, the community manager or whatever his name is, what he said. I think it was him who said it, that he said, "Yes, we are going to be working on Halo Infinite throughout 2024, but we also have other projects that we are going to be working on as well." So to me, like, I hope I'm wrong, but I feel it sounds like they are getting ready to move resources over to the next product, next Halo, whatever it is. We've heard rumors about them working on moving to Unreal Engine 5 and just getting out of the Slipspace engine. And I feel like this is the wind down, which is unfortunate. I hope I'm wrong because Halo Infinite has come from starting off really poorly with multiplayer content to, I would say, the best right now. Like, it's so good multiplayer. You go on there, you have a ton of fun. It has the best gameplay in the Halo series. So I feel like they could extend this thing out, but at the same time, they're probably like, we put out a new Halo, we build the hype, we build the marketing, we make sure we don't mess up at the start of it, where they could have way higher player numbers and just way more people talking about this
Yeah,
game. So that's probably what
yeah,
they're thinking they're going towards.
yeah. I think I think just like you, it's sad because I think the playability of Halo Infinite it's at its peak, and then you also have like, to me Halo Infinite is probably like the 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 shooter like multiplayer that's kind of like best treat the customers because like if you think about it, like you can get any season at any given time, like the season pass,
Yeah.
and you can go back to like the very first if you haven't completed. You can go back to anyone and complete it whenever you want or purchase it whenever you want. So it's kind of sad that this is, if this is the route, but let's hope it's not. And if it is, let's hope they come with something good. But what do you think, Crazy Lou? Is this the end of Halo Infinite? And if it is, what do you think it's coming?
End
Pause.
of Halo Infinite, because you guys see that's kind of winding down. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna add something new, something big. Probably so. Because I mean, hmm, just leaving this game out there after they worked so hard on it, to get it better. Now that it's better, now we gotta wind down. Maybe there's something big out there that we just don't know about. Maybe.
Well,
I mean, let's see what they bring to the table. Let's see what
the
they bring
other
to the table.
sorry, the other thing that makes me think that is winding down is because we were hearing the rumors about the Certain Affinity project being canceled. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
That rumor thing. Because that's the thing, though. Where did you hear it from? Some dude. I mean, seriously, I want to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I want to know that some dude. I mean,
Well,
I want to meet some dude.
I think this one specifically had more than one person say it. So who knows? I don't know. It's just rumors, right? You can't believe it until it's confirmed. But if
Yeah,
it kind of all lines up and makes sense if they are winding it down.
but yeah, but Sour, I don't know. Maybe something big is coming. Let's cross fingers. Let's see. And if they can't, I mean, if Halo Infinite goes to an end, then what's gonna happen with Halo? I mean, are they gonna make a new Halo game, or they're gonna make something new? Because they're just not gonna leave Halo hanging out there. It will be weird that if it goes to an end. So yeah, let's see
Yeah.
what they bring to the table.
I find it like an odd time to do this. Like you
Yeah,
could have probably like the TV series coming pretty
exactly.
soon.
Yeah.
It's coming back. It got a little bit of hype because they're changing it, and it's going to be more like grounded to what Halo actually is. You also have the big momentum with Xbox. Not why not wait like one or two more season? kind of odd. But let's see what happens. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. Now, something that has happened. We talked at the beginning of the program about this. Was Palworld. Power
Ooh,
is a huge phenomenon. We already talked about this actually a lot. So 7 million in 5 days,
days. Mm-hmm.
which is super impressive. They had a budget of only like 7 million, and I forgot what was the number that
It
they
was six
made
point
her.
something, 6 point something for the budget.
Yeah, no, but the number that they made already,
It
which
was like
is
189 million or something like that.
yeah, which is insane. Like, when will this stop? Who knows?
Woo!
But it's it's interesting that a game like this could reach this height. It proves a lot of things to me. It proves that a game that's on Game Pass could sell. It proves also that you don't like not every game has to look uh like a movie or have cinematic or have this crazy graphics. I mean, every game is different. Just make the game that you want to make. I don't know if you guys want to add anything
That's something to Power World. Oh my god, I got so much to add about it. If
to
you
PAL.
Power World, I mean, sir, I never had my doubts on this game. I never did. We have watched trailers before. No, I never did. Never did.
No,
I mean,
I believe you, Louis.
I never did. I never did.
Yeah,
I always said this game was going to be great, just because the whole idea of you grabbing a gun and shooting Pokemon. I mean, who was
Crazy
that?
Guru.
Crazy Guru. That would be a cool Pokemon. Power World. Crazy
Oh
Guru.
my god.
Hell yeah, Crazy Guru, yeah. Make Crazy Guru, with a ninja sword or something, pretty cool thing, doing all the and kicks and everything. Can you imagine Louis B a Power World? Oh man, I would catch myself up. Nah, I would. I won't ever be a Power World. Probably people shoot me. There goes that annoying Lou. Let's go shoot him. Let's get him. Lou, get to work. Go to prison. I'll probably be locked in jail a lot of times if y'all put me in Power World. But yeah, Power World has done such an amazing thing, man. It's been such a phenomenon, and I have to say this: Xbox has got to sit down, and Microsoft's got to sit down and say, "Hey, come over here. How much you gonna cost? Boom, and buy them." I mean, this thing has such a big future that it could just blow up, and it can actually, get it head to head with Pokemon. It can actually make it with a big budget. It can actually make it, and hey, everyone has been playing it. Everyone has been enjoying it. I've seen a lot of people, posting videos, having fun. Like, oh yeah, I'm facing dragons. I'm capturing this guy. Oh look, I built a big base. I mean, I know people that have built humongous bases in that game. Incredible, and just everything you do in that game is just so much fun. There's no time to get bored because or either you're leveling up the base thing or you're going out there chasing for like this pow, or you're either facing the gym or anything. Oh my god, it's just so much to do. It's never boring.
You know
What's up?
something, Lou?
What's up?
Like, if Microsoft was able to purchase the studio,
Yep.
which the first thing that has to happen is the studio has to want to be purchased. But
Yep.
let's say they do purchase it. I feel like a perfect team to send and help that studio like continue to make content is probably the Obsidian team that made Grounded. I mean, the game has some similarities with the crafting and stuff like that. I feel like those two team together, like, they can come with a lot of other creative things to add to the game and keep the game alive.
Yep. Yep. I mean, oh, it's just been crazy fun, man. Crazy fun. I don't know what y'all have done, but really, like for example, I got to a point in the game where I was like, man, I gotta go pick what's this thing called? The iron thing. I had to go get some iron, right? I
Or
or the ore, yeah, the ore. I had to go get ore because it gets to a point where you gotta modify the ore. You gotta put it on the flame thing and modify
mhm.
it. And man, I was like, I don't have ore close to me. What am I gonna do? So I had to move the whole base. Literally, I took down the whole base little by little and move it into an area where there was ore in it. So that way didn't have to run around,
But
pack myself with
I heard you
ore.
can have more than one.
Yeah, you can have more than one
Yeah, you
base.
can. Yeah.
You can have more than one base, but
You
instead
should
of
have done that.
nah, because here's the thing though. I had to go back to the base, pick up everything, like the rocks and everything, go back to this. It's gonna be back and forth. It was easier for me just to demolish the base and just move it. Way more easier. Not only that, I found an area where I just don't get raided as much. Because where I was at, I was getting raided all the damn time. I was like, damn, every time I come back, there's a damn raid. I gotta fight. And all my poor pals are being tortured by these guys. But yeah, I just got tired of this. I said, you know what? Let me see if I can find a place where I can get ore that my pals can just pick on the ore and just put them over here in these boxes, and no more raids. And man, I found the perfect place, a flat plateau, beautiful flat. I got a beach view. Oh my god, man! I'm telling you. And I said, let's get this thing pimping. I put everything organized, nice and neat. Boxes over here, the beds next to the house, and I got all my pals, working nice and peacefully. Got them the cute little fruit basket for them to go eat. Oh man, my pals are happy where they're at right now. They got a beach right there to go swimming. They
You
got
know
the
what?
little
I
thing.
wonder what this game's gonna do. How they are gonna implement PvP. That's gonna
Hmm,
be interesting.
that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I think they can though. But if they're gonna be
No, they
invading,
are, but how they're
if,
gonna do it.
if they're gonna be invading like Elden Ring, I do not want that because that was the most annoying thing in Elden Ring. Every time you summon somebody in Elden Ring just to do something or to help them out, to literally not even 30 seconds later, you got invasion from Bloody Finger. From Tommy. And then Tommy jumps in there and starts kicking your butt. I'm like, dude, I'm only level 100. What you doing, man? These guys just want to get more souls, whatever the thing is called. But dear Lord, really, that's just that gets me aggravated. The whole invading thing. There's got to be an option for you to turn it off. Because if it's gonna get to that point, it's gonna be annoying. Like for example, you're out there, trying to look for something. All of a sudden, you hear, "Oh, you're being invaded," and when you go back to the base, your base is all burned down. I would be pissed. I would be pissed if that's how it's gonna
All
play.
right. Well, Lou,
What's
think
up?
it's time for tower control.
You think it's time for tower control? But wait a minute, Sourblow. Let me say something really quick to the chat. Chat, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And another thing, my beautiful chat, share it out there on Twitter, share it out to anybody, give it to your grandmammy, give it to everybody so they can come and join the fun here on Xbox International Podcast. Yeah, let's go, Sour. Spin that wheel, baby.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, waiting for it. Take off my clothes? Okay.
Oh
No?
my god.
No. Okay.
Louis,
No.
family friendly, Louis,
Oh,
family
yeah,
friendly.
family
Yes.
friendly. Yeah, okay, PG, PG. Sorry, guys.
There
Sorry,
you go.
chat. That's not going to happen tonight.
And it's spinning, 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 spinning.
Spin, 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 round, spin.
Oh, and of course, Silent Cypher's not here, so let's spin again.
Oh, Lord. Silent Cypher's not here. No. Uh-oh. Please don't land on my thing because I don't have my thing ready.
All right, here we go. I mean, it gotta land on something different.
Oh.
All of the week, and of course, Crazy Lou does not have it ready.
You want to bet?
Yes.
No, I don't.
keep,
It's
keep,
ready. It's ready. It's ready. It's ready. Here we go. What is the amazing poll of the week on the Xbox International Podcast?
watch him
It
get it
is.
wrong.
I got it right. What
Okay,
was
go.
your first showing at the hashtag Developer Direct 2024? Was it Avowed? Was it Indiana Jones? Was it wait, too much stuff. Wait. Visions of Mana? Was it Senua Saga Hellblade? Oh baby. Hey, but you forgot one though, Sour.
I know, but it's only 4 options.
It's only four
You,
options.
yeah, you can't get
Oh.
5.
So the winner is Indiana Jones.
Why are you getting ahead of your time, man?
Sour,
You gotta wait for the cue, man.
I have to wait for the cue.
You
Sour,
just
you
ruined
took
the whole show.
I just ruined the whole show. Sour, you took too long to roll that. To do that. Whatever the thing is called, to push the little button to do that
The
cool
drum roll,
effect.
Louis. The
The
drum
drum
roll.
Yeah,
roll,
to do
right?
the cool drum roll thing. You waited too damn long.
All
Jeez.
right, who was the winner? Ara,
Oh,
History Untold.
I wrote History Untold, which is not on there with number one. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was Indiana Jones with a 61%, Half-Elf with a 26%, Senua Hellblade with a 10%, and last one is Visions of Mana. How come nobody like it? I thought Mana was pretty cute. It was a pretty cute
Yeah,
game.
I don't think people didn't like it. I just think the other games were more appealing. Plus, we already knew about that game.
It's not on Game Pass.
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
that's it. Okay.
Oh wait, wasn't there a rumor that they said it was going to come to Game Pass, or was
No,
some?
there's not. There was spread around. And it was like the dumbest thing because it didn't. There's zero confirmation. There's
Oh, it was some dude again. Seriously, I want to know. I want to know who that some dude is. I mean, chat. If y'all can figure out who that some dude is, I want to get him on the show because damn, that some dude knows everything what's going on in the gaming world. I mean,
All
he
right.
an insider and everything. What's going on over there?
All right. So,
Hmm.
guys, before you end the show, Lou, I just
What's
want
up?
to say real quick. So this Friday we're doing the community night.
All right.
We're bringing it back the last Friday of each month, and it was between Palworld and Halo Infinite. However, I think Palworld on Game Pass and Xbox, you can't really play more than 4 player. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Halo. So
Halo. Why don't we?
yes.
Why don't we switch it around? Why don't we get? Why don't we try Hell Let Loose, Sour? What do you think?
No, the people voted for Halo.
Oh, they voted for Halo,
Yeah,
really?
it was Halo and Palworld. On if you look at all
Oh,
the polls I did, it
yeah.
was either Halo One or Palworld.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah. Oh,
Palworld, you
damn.
can't really. When it does add the 32 players, which they are working on it, then we're gonna do Palworld.
What? Wait.
So
So 32 players chasing around all these pals. That's gonna be one crazy setting. Wow.
yeah, but it's gonna be cool.
Hmm. But they gotta give us a lot of enemies to fight. You know, shoot them up and blow them up and do all that stuff. I mean, damn. I love that penguin bazooka. That was
Okay,
pretty
well,
cool. What? What's up?
Luke,
Yeah.
time
What's
to
up?
land the plane. But while you land the plane, just
Yeah.
to let people know, I am gonna put our Discord. We just started a Discord, and that way we
Ooh.
can chat for the community night event. So
Yeah, not only chat in the community, join our Discord, guys. Come on, join up. You have to put that here on the link
yeah,
below,
yeah, I'm
Sourblow, so
looking for it.
everybody,
I'm looking. No, I don't
so
have it yet.
everybody can join us, man, and we can talk games, talk whatever you want, anything you want. We can talk about Louis doing some crazy stuff, anything you want. I'll do crazy stuff for you guys. One day of the week only, I'll do crazy stuff for you guys. But yeah, anyways, Sour. Yes, it's time to land this awesome plane. Man, oh man. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Go ahead, guys. Join up, join up, join up. Woohoo! Let's get this Discord started. Yeah, yeah. Let's get the Discord started. Yeah, that sounds so wrong. Seriously, that sounded so bad. But anyways, guys, what an amazing show. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you all for those amazing, beautiful, awesome super chats. You guys are all amazing. Keeping this chat rocking and rolling. Let us start off with Sourblow. Please tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Well, you can find me easy. You can find me, of course, here every Wednesday, but you can also find me Sourblow18 on Xbox, also on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes Fridays you can find me on the Xbox International en Español, which if I'm not there, you're gonna be accompanied by some great people over there. You got Elvio, you got Eternal Shaddai, and you got Ask Up Gaming. So follow those guys, especially if you speak Spanish. They're 3 great gamers. Well, not Shaddai so much, but you
Yeah,
could
he
go
cheats.
follow
He
those
cheats. He cheats.
guys.
He cheats. He cheats. He cheats. He cheats. All right. All right. All right. Big plume. Me, please tell everybody where they can find your sexy self.
Plume Network on YouTube. My daily videos, 8 a.m. Also started just doing like a solo stream Sunday nights at 9 p.m. just to hang out and chat. So check me out there. Check me out on X. I'm becoming more uh, dark plume on X more than
Dark plume. Uh-oh.
YouTube. So
He sounds like he's turning dark. You hear
it's
that?
it's gonna be a big year for dark plumes. Make sure
Dark
to tune in
Plume,
there as well.
when you're making lives again?
9 p.m. Sunday nights.
Sunday night.
Ooh,
Okay. All
nice,
right.
nice,
Cool.
nice.
Interesting.
Live for Plume at 9 p.m. on Sunday night, where Plume is going to talk about his next movie. I don't know if it's going to be about Christmas. I don't know what's going to be about, because that last one was pretty good. I liked it. That Christmas movie was pretty
It's
good.
gonna be about pals. That's what's
How
good.
many pals? Plume pals. Yeah, Plume pals.
Are you gonna strip?
No, my pals will. I won't.
Okay.
Nah, that's a Louis job. That's a Louis job. Plume no strip. Louis strips.
Plume, I mean, crazy. Where can we find you
Where can you find
besides
the crazy?
prison?
Besides prison? Oh, damn. Well, you all gotta... You know, I haven't gotten a timeout in such a long time.
We can change that.
Yeah. You haven't had a timeout lately,
know.
Sarah.
Yeah, I can time you out and just end the show. What do you
End the
say?
show? No, that wouldn't be cool. That would be cool. Where can you find the crazy one? You can find me on X, Twitter X. Why is it called X? I don't get it, but you can find me on X at Crazy Louis Gaming. I'll be back with a good morning video soon, guys. Trust me, they're gonna be a lot crazier than ever. Because hey, man, I think I'm gonna pull up, a scale on this. But yeah, we're gonna get more crazy than ever. That's as we can find the crazy one. Also on Mondays on the Double Barrel Gaming YouTube channel at Xbox Lunch Break Special, and like always here on Wednesdays at the Xbox International Podcast with my brothers Sourblow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher at 7 p.m. ET. Like I always say, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so we can tell you when XPI content comes on. And
Did you mute him?
I mute him by
I was about to
mistake.
take off my headphones and play around with them. Like, what's going on here?
Lou, you gotta hit on mute. Mute. Like, Lou, you're muted.
Technology's
Damn
hard,
you.
Louis.
There you go. There you
Damn
go.
you, Sour. Damn you. That took me a while. I was like, what the hell is the mute thing on this? Damn you. Damn you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait, what do you guys...
Remember.
Oh, so you caught me off? Let's go. Let's rock and... Did you
Go ahead,
you bastard?
Go ahead. I didn't do anything.
You sure?
I swear.
You swear? You sure?
Don't make me.
Okay. I'm just pausing here thinking about it. I don't want to be muted again.
All right, let's get crazy. Bye.
Let's get crazy. Yes, and catch us on some Police. See y'all next Wednesday. Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off this live stream. On behalf of Xbox International, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you aboard next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.